were visibly, frustrated with the performance last week. Did the players, you guys, get together at all with just talking about defense and bringing more heart, like you said after post game?
Yeah, of course. I think individually people have to look at themselves in the mirror after a game like that, including me. What I need to do better as well as my teammates and what we need to do together to be a team. I think that's the most important thing. Honestly, coming up with these two games, you got two very high-powered offenses coming in here. So, it is what it is. You got to go up and fight the battle, I guess. You're going to have challenges at every position in guarding and also on scoring. So I think one of the things that this team does really well is just kind of bounces back. We try to keep a positive mentality around here with the coaches and just everybody on the staff and all the players. So I think that's what's most important right now. And of course, I was visibly angry in the game just because I don't want to lose and I don't think any of these guys want to lose. So it was just a different approach that I probably shouldn't have used at that time, but it is what it is at this point.
But that's the case for you guys. I've really only 2 games this year. Maybe you guys have sold it. You guys are fighting in every game. What do you say to people that are irritated with the play so far? You could argue that you guys could have 3-4 wins in Pac-12 play already.
Yeah, definitely. It's one of those things where I can't really say anything on the past because I can't change that. This team will continue to play as hard as we can, and the coaches are trying to tweak things as well as us trying to amp up our own plays individually and as a team, and I think that's what's most important. The only thing I can say to somebody who's frustrated is just either stick with us or I don't know what to tell you to do, But most importantly, I think if the people just continue to stick with us, we got a lot of season ahead of us. We got the Pac-12 tournament, we got 10 or 11 games ahead of us, so the season's not over, and I hope they aren't thinking that way either.
I know you played against Arizona last year, different team, but does that kind of help you going into the season, just kind of understanding a Pac-12 opponent, kind of having a little bit on them?
I say it definitely helps me. I know how they play. I watched a couple of their games this year. I'll probably watch some film tonight on them as well. And as a team, we'll all watch film. I think we're all prepared for what's ahead of us. The only thing you can do is just look ahead to the next game. So all we can do is just try and match up as best as we can and just go out there and play our hardest for the fans and for ourselves, honestly.
You think you've ever played against a front line that's got Ristich and DeAndre Ayton, 2 of them at the same time?
Last year they had Markkanen and Ristich, so it's the same. It's about the same thing. I played against some good front lines. At the same time, DeAndre Ayton's a great player, but it's like I told somebody else, he puts on his pants the same way I do, he puts on his shirt the same way I do, and he ties his shoes the same way I do. So only thing I can do is try and go out there and play my hardest and see what I can do.
And then do you get more of a chip going out there knowing you're a little bit undersized at the position, help shut down Marcus Lee, Reed Travis this year? How cool is it to go in and play against a guy like DeAndre Ayton and Ristich?
It's of course cool. It's a great opportunity to just be a Coug, honestly. And just to be challenged each and every night. I think that's fun for me. That's one of the reasons I came here in the first place, is to be challenged every night. And so defensively, that's definitely a challenge, being a little undersized. But I just take it kind of personally, honestly, and just try and do my best in every matchup I'm given.
Appreciate it, Drew.